Your struggle is over. I'll give you 3 keys to change your life forever. Are you ready for it? So, we are going to give you these keys so that you could come out of any situation that you find yourself in. So you're going to learn how to do a specific thing easy. And with that thing you're going to do, 3 things you're going to do, you're going to change forever. So let's get started with it. So if you are in a struggle, financial difficulties, and you tried everything and maybe it didn't work, and you're wondering what to do, I'm not only talking about people who are salaried, people who are 9 to 5, but business people. I work with a lot of business people who struggle during the time of famine, and there's nothing going on. It's either feast or famine. One time there's going to be plenty, and the next time is scarcity. So we got to come out of that. So how do we do that? So I'm going to give you these 3 steps. So number 1, you have to do, because we want to get rich people to make us rich. I'm showing you what I have done, the keys that I have used. All right. So the first thing you have to do is to project authority. Rich people respect authority. If you're not in authority, you don't have no authority, you can't project authority, then the rich people are not going to listen to you. Okay? So you might be asking, well, how do I project authority? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right? And the next thing you have to do is to create an environment. The second thing is to create an environment where the rich will want to come and be a part of. All right? So you might, how do I do that? Don't worry about it. We're going to get there. And then the next step is you build your system and let the rich get you rich. All right? So that there are many ways that you can project authority. I'm going to give you this way that is a double-edged sword. It's going to work for number 1 and number 2 together. So I thought I should do it that way instead of making you go too far out. So just one thing will connect with 2. So once I show you this, it's easy to go forward. So the best way to start, and this is going to be easy, I'm going to show how easy it is to create a real estate investing club. You might be like, I don't know nothing about real estate investing. I have nothing to do with it. You are not going to be a real estate investor. You may become that later on if you want. But what you're going to do, you're going to become a facilitator of things and people and resources. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to create an environment whereby rich people could come and support you. All right? So when you create that environment where rich people could come and support you, what you did, you create an authority, because now if they're coming to you, then you are an authority, although you may know nothing about investing. I want you to follow me here. All right? So you create that environment, you project authority, and it, like I said, you did 2 things at the same time. Which was the other thing you did. You create this environment, you create your authority, and you create an environment for the rich to come. And then the second thing you do is you build a system around that. So let me give you some examples so that you will understand how it works. So I started a real estate investing club. And at the time, even though I learned a little bit about investing, I didn't know too much. So I went there and we did a club, and I did that for about a year or 2 years. Every Thursday we meet every Thursday, and these rich people start coming, wealthy people start coming. And so what happened was, within about 6 or 7 months, I get so good that people start asking me, say, do you have a program that that we could join the program? I said, well, no, I don't have any program. He says, well, why not? And then I asked myself, why not? And then I started a program. It was very expensive. And rich people started coming. It was funny to me. Really? They come into my program, I don't even, right? So what started happening? When they start coming and they got results, you know what happened, right? Yes, they start bringing their rich friends. They was not coming necessarily to become a part of my training program. Some of them was way advanced of me. But what they came to do, they came to connect. So whatever I needed, they provided. And so this is going to help you in a second way that's going to shock you. So I realized, wait a minute, I have all these rich people here. I have a club. I'm not really charging for my club because the club was like $50. It was nothing. I was not charging for the club. It was $50. That was just to take care of the facility, right? So I was just selling $50. I said, wait a minute, hold on. We have these rich people. This one specializes in finance. This one specializes in certain type of real estate. This one specializes in certain type of marketing. This one specializes. I say, you know what I started to do? I start selling introductions. So somebody who wants someone who have specialty in finance, I started to say, okay, I could connect you with somebody's finance. This is my consulting fee. That's what I started doing. See how easy it is. I'm showing you how easy to get rich people to make you rich. All right? And so the next thing start happening is that these rich people tell me, oh, you send this, watch this, you send this person to us. I said, yes. Was it a good, you say, yes, this person thinks we're here. No. I said, no. I don't want it. I already charged it. She said, I don't care about it. And they start giving me more money. So rich people start blessing me. All right? So this is, I'm giving you the simplest thing. Not hard. You might bet, I don't have no money. I don't have, we could solve that problem right now. How? Get 5 people. Get 5 people. Get 5 people to work with you. And of course, if you want to do that, you need to have at least 10 people who's going to come. And make it plain to the 10 people that you're trying to build, and you're going to ask them to make a commitment to bring at least 3 people with them to the meeting. And listen to me, don't be stingy. Tell them that you're going to give them something for it. I don't know, come up with something, create something that you're going to give them so that they're going to come. All right? Because rich people don't do anything for nothing. All right? So let me give you an idea of what happened to me that caused me to understand this much clearer. So I had already gotten my success and all that kind of stuff. So I was in a nice community and all that kind of stuff. And I had an accountant who reduced my taxes from way up high to way down low. However, he went into a health crisis, and so he couldn't perform his responsibility anymore. And I was sad about that. I talked to his daughter. I said, "Oh my God, this is not good." So anyway, I needed another tax accountant. I couldn't find one. I tried calling some friends, but I didn't like the feeling because I'm a vibes man. If I don't get the vibes, we can't connect. So while I was thinking about it and trying to figure out how to do it, I went into my visualization as well. I received a card in the mail. It was an invitation for me to come and talk to the accountant to see if they could help me. So I did take the call. I called and I set an appointment and I went there. When I went there, it was a very kind gentleman, and we sat down around this big old nice executive table and we were talking investment, and he was going on and on and how he could help me and all that kind of stuff. And then I asked a question. I said, "Can you tell me why you choose me? How did you get my name? How did you get my name?" He says, this is what he said to me. He said, "I only target rich people." I said, "Why you only target rich people?" He said, "Because rich people can make me rich." I said, "Oh my God, so the rich people know. I thought I was the only one who know." But I'm just using that. Of course rich people know. Rich people know that rich people can make them rich. So I said to my congregant, I said, "So how you know I was rich?" He said, "But where you live? Who's going to be living in that? What poor people is going to be living in that community? How are they going to pay for that? The taxes alone." He's the accountant. He says he said I can't even live there because your taxes I can't even live there. Your tax is too high. So I'm showing you how you have to just come up with creative ways. Because if we're going to do business, normal business, we'll burn out. I don't like normal business. It's too much time. It's monotonous, going over and over the same thing over and over again. I don't want that. I want to set up a system where we have people doing that for me, not me doing that for them. And this is the best way to do it. So there are going to be more. I'm going to show you some others. So I talk about that in one of my other videos. So you could watch the other video. I talk about that. I talk about how I manifested a international best-selling book with a billionaire. That's a good video that you can study as well with this one, and you get an understanding of how to do it. Okay, so that's it. So I'm so happy that you joined me, and I want you to know that you can change your life forever. You just think about it. Just come on. You have a creative brain. I call it, well, it's not me created that idea, but I call it the genius brain. And we all do have that genius brain. It's just that some of us are not developed. Some of us leave it there because we think that we're nothing. We think that somebody else is greater than us, and that's not the story. That's the story you give yourself, but that's not the true story. So you have to give yourself a different story. You have to change your story. And today I give you a key to change your story. So now, go ahead, change your story.